Are you newer to grading cards and feel like you're just starting to get a handle on how to check the centering, but you've got a card that's got you stumped? Well, stick around because in this video, I'm going to show you a trick that takes all the guessing out of it and shows you exactly where on the card to look to check for centering. Let's get on in it. What's going on, y'all? Danny here with Average Joe's Nostalgia. When it comes to grading cards, there's 4 criteria that the grading companies look at. They look at the surface of your card, the edges of your card, the corners of your card, and of course the centering of your card. Now the edges, the corners, and the surface, it may seem obvious, finding flaws in those, but centering might not be so obvious. So today I have a couple examples of one that's super obvious and one that's not, and then we're gonna go ahead and show you exactly how to go about looking to see exactly when you don't know where to look to know. So here I got my first example, and this is a 1985 O-Pee-Chee hockey card. So you can see here, it's pretty obvious. You've got the left and right, so you just look to see if it's bigger or smaller on one side, and then you got your top and bottom. It's a framed card. It's very easy to tell. But what if you run into a card like this? You run into a Young Guns. There's a lot to look at on this card, but what exactly are you referencing when you're looking at centering? So I have this little trick that I've found, and we're gonna go ahead and get to screen share. So what you're gonna need to do on your phone is you're gonna wanna go on arenaclub.com, and we'll jump on into that screen share. Okay, so now that you've got your phone or computer, just type in arenaclub.com, and you should come to a page that looks similar to this. So what you're gonna wanna do is click up on the top right hand, and remember in our example we had a 2025 Young Guns. So in Search Marketplace, we're gonna go ahead and type in our card. So yours may or may not be a 2025 Young Guns. And it really doesn't matter if you search for your specific card, just as long as you're in that year and that type of card. It could be any player. So I type in 2025 Young Guns, and we're gonna go ahead and search. Okay, so this is another important thing too to note. You're going to have a whole bunch of cards that come up. You're going to want to click on one that has been graded by Arena Club. You might find some that have been graded by PSA, which I'm not seeing any here, but it won't give you the information that you need. So we'll go ahead and click on this very first one, this Cam Lung Young Gun, and it might take a minute to pop up. So what you're going to want to do now is scroll down, keep on scrolling until you see these 3 tabs here. You'll see comps, transactions, and grading report. You're going to want to click on the grading report tab. It may not open up to that one being clicked on already. You might be, it might be clicked on comps, but click on grading report. And then if you scroll down just a little bit, you see just below invert view, it says you have the front of the card, or you can click the back of the card. It shows the back. So right now we're wanting to check for the front. And then a little bit below that where it says the centering subgrade, you'll see left to right, top to bottom. So right now we're clicked on left to right, and it shows you just exactly where on the card to check the left to right centering. So you can actually, it's pretty cool. You can zoom in on this. And you'll check like bottom, so there's nothing, really obvious down here. But then when you scroll up, you see that, okay, they're basing that left and right, at least the left side, based off of that Upper Deck logo, the tips, or the points of whatever that logo is. And then nothing on the top here. But then when you scroll down, you can see, okay, that they're basing it off of their position that they play. So he's a center. And you'll notice it's like a tiny bit off. That's just getting you in the ballpark, at least knowing like that's what they're referencing. And then you can go ahead and click the top bottom to check the same thing. So we'll scroll in again and notice there's nothing on the right. But then on the left, again, they're using the Upper Deck logo as a reference, and it's that very point on the very top. And then we can go ahead and scroll down, and it looks like they're using the bottom of the words, so his name and the team he plays for. And then you can go ahead and click the back. And again, you know, we got our left to right, so it looks like the number there. And it looks like the number and or the upper deck sign there. And then on the right, it looks like the tip of whatever this little square or diamond shape is. And then top bottom, same thing, nothing on the right there, but you see 242. So the top of that, and then the bottom of, looks like the upper deck logo again, or basically everything that's down here. All the lettering, the bottom, like it's all lined up. So they use that in top bottom. And just a little side note too, while I'm at it, as long as your front is perfect, like this one, you know, the top bottom, left, right is 50-50. If your back is off a little bit, like you see how this one says 45-55, 52-48, in my experience, PSA has not really marked you down for the back being off a little bit. They're really more concerned with the front of the card. So that's just a little trick. Thank you all so much for checking out this video. I truly hope it helped. I know for me, it's been a game changer. As always, if you could hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below if you have any other questions or you're still kind of stumped and need a little guidance. Thank you so much. Have a good one.